To watch a lunch stream if I haven't had breakfast?
No, go get breakfast. You have to eat food or you will die.
Advanced bentoologists inventing new and exciting ways to ruin dinner every day. love eating lunch and such.
How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been good to you so far. It's Thursday. We are June 2nd, 2022. I slept like shit last night. And was kind of half considering, like, oh god, am I gonna end up actually streaming today? Should I cancel? Should I keep going? And then I ended up feeling fine around the time that I was planning to go live, so here we are. I'm gonna keep the intro stuff short just because, like, this is not a bonus stream in the sense that it wasn't scheduled, because it was on the schedule, but a bonus stream in the sense that, like, I don't usually do early midday streams like this, so whatever happens, happens, I figure, but for the most part, I just wanted to hang out and play a puzzle game over lunch. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play some Inbento. I set, like, a number goal for tips, kind of as a joke, because I'm ordering myself a dinner tonight. But I'm not too fussed. I know this is gonna be a low, number stream. Most folks are probably, you know, at work or busy or something, and that's okay. But for all you sickos that are here for lunch, it's time for lunch. So last we left off was this puzzle here. So we have these two here, and then 9 here in the last section. That makes 11. And once you beat every other puzzle, there's a bonus one. So we've got 12 left in the game. And I've got, what, realistically 5 hours? Maybe we can do it. And if we don't, that's okay. Sickos that are here during lunch, also known as Europeans in the evening. Hey, what is evening in Europe if not, the final lunch before bed? Really makes you think. Hey, thank you for the tip.
After a long journey, 10 goblins appear, each bearing a single glistering lunch dollar.
That's really scary, but I'll take a bite anyways. Thank you. That's very generous of you. I appreciate it. So for this one, we need to get green in the top right corner, red in the bottom left, fill in the rest with carrot, and then use our doubler here to make the rest rice. So it needs to be lined up in such a way that the corners are safe, what we need, and then we fill in the rest with rice. Also, I apologize if you can hear me munching and crunching. I do have my own lunch, like actually food to eat. I made myself a little bowl of veggies because I just wanted to eat some damn veggies. I wasn't hungry enough for like a soup or nothing, and I figured I wanted to eat something vegetably. Thank you, Cactus Juice, for the tip.
Yummy bento.
Something about the way the TTS said that was so funny. Just yummy bento. Yummy. That was awesome. Thank you. I didn't know it could do that. Okay, so that's clearly nothing, and we don't want to fill up rice here. Although, like, theoretically. Last time I played this game, we got to this puzzle. This was the last one we got to. And I felt like I got close to figuring it out, and then I haven't really looked at the game since, so I gotta remember the track I was on. Hey, thank you, Unexplored Blue, for the tip.
What is a lunch if not a meal between breakfast and dinner?
I mean, I feel like that's categorically what a lunch is, so if it wasn't that, it's not a lunch. It's probably a different sort of meal, or maybe a snack. Thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. How does the first block work? Okay, so the way this works is any squares, any like squares that are touching the ones you put this on are all turned into rice. So like, if I put this here, it's going to turn the top middle green ones and the bottom right red ones into rice. Had to look up so many answers to these puzzles. There were a couple where I was just completely stumped and I ended up just having to ask the chat for help. It's a very cute little puzzle game, and then some of the later ones get, like, really, really hard, and that's neat, I think. I like it when a puzzle game gets kind of hard. Even if I do struggle a little. Hell, that's like Baba's whole thing, and I'm scared of that game, but I love it. So what I'm wondering is, should I be putting these down, like, before we do the rice-a-roni, or should I be putting those down after that? That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Don't answer that. I'll make it very clear when I'm asking for a hint. Baba is the type of game where I'll play it, for, like, a couple of hours, be like, man, this is cool, I love this is so hard, and I'll get, like, maybe one level done, and then I'll put it down for a couple of days or weeks or something. Baba's essentially a programming game, and that's scary. No, see, if it was just a programming game, I could take any of the text whenever I wanted and just plop it down as I needed. I also have to worry about pushing things around a warehouse. It's a block pusher game, and those ones, break my head a little bit sometimes. Let's say we do, like, this. And this. We still need green there, so let's say we do this and this. There's 2 bits that are ideal then. Sokoban, that's the word for it, thank you. Yeah, I did see a quick glimpse of the Warhammer retro shooter thing. That is a very good property to make a retro shooter out of, I reckon. Feels very apt. Thanks for stopping on by, Toad from Mario. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. And we could do this. This. Definitely not. Put the bits in the corner. There aren't enough rice blocks, though? Right, which is why you have to use this piece here to fill in the others to make them rice. Isn't Vermintide also along the lines of Doom Shooter? It's more like a Left 4 Dead than anything, but I've heard it's real good. I've never played a Vermintide. Does Vermintide have Twitch integration? I didn't know. There's so many video games out there, I can't keep up with ones have what kind of features for what. Trying to get into 40k, you know, a bit. I think 40k is neat. I mostly just look at, like, the orcs and stuff, though. I like the orcs. They're fun. If I do that, and there's not green there, so I could do it like this. Then there would still be these two green ones here. But that is most of it. So what could we do different? Like this. I do that with red. Probably not. I can do this. Is that useful? In any sort of way? I could do this. And this, but again, then we have too much. Oh, that also gets rid of the red there, so if I do this. Right, then I can do this, but we still have 3 greens. So not quite that. We can get the green over in the top right corner, and that's either using this or using this. Which means we've got to use one of those two up in that upper bin. Cannot be anything else. We could do this, for instance. And put this over here. Is this it? Holy shit, this is it. There we go. Ha! Nice done. Yeah, this is a very nice little puzzle game. I am a big fan of it personally. It's on a whole bunch of different platforms too. Like, I think it's on mobile devices, it's on the Switch. Plenty of places you can play it if you're interested. some games are just built to work on every platform. Yeah, if you have a game that's built around, like, you know, touchscreen stuff, it tends to also translate remarkably well to, like a mouse setup. It also can work relatively well for something like this for a controller. So we got one green spreader block, which is interesting. So how would we spread green to just these upper two? I forgot that Ghost Trick got an iOS port. Man, I ought to play Ghost Trick one of these days. I played through some of it ages and ages ago, and quite liked it. And, you know, never actually finished it or nothing. We could... We need a red at the top middle, which is already there. So ideally we don't want to have to cover that, but I mean, you know, we might have to. We could do something like this, and that fills in the middle bit, but we still have to worry about green. How would we get green at the top and the bottom with just one fill? We also have to use the rice fill at some point. Ghost Trick's a real fun one, though. What bits I remember of it. I've heard a lot of people compare it to like a Phoenix Wright type of game. I've never played any of those. Do something like this. Same director and writer as Phoenix Wright? Ah, that'll do it, huh? Ah, but then we have this bit here. That won't do at all. That will not do. I reckon the green's gotta be something like that. Maybe... do this right away. And this. Have this. Fill you in. Ah, we're still one off that way, though. And there's still, like, a bit of rice missing in the middle there, so we could do... It's not quite right. Maybe this being a fill is like a red herring. Maybe we do really just want to do like a 1 here. Although, filling this in is because we've got to get red. Oh, I could do this. Then how would I get right there? Maybe we want to fill in more rice at the start. We want to do this. And the carrot's still there. Because we definitely need to fill in more rice. So maybe that's part of the trick. What if I try putting this at the bottom? What does that do for us? Certainly nothing immediate. This, well, that red's already there, so that's not entirely helpful. Thank you, Shell Cash Rain, for the 9-month resub.
Oh boy, I fucking love rice.
Me too. What if you like pineapple and carrot in your bento and don't want to replace them with rice and green? This isn't for you. This isn't yours. This is for the cats. You can do whatever the fuck you want. They're not making this for you. Say we do this for now. Then we do nothing of the sort. We want the carrot to link up like this. And then we could do no. What could we do from here to help fill out the rice? There's no way, as far as I can tell, to make that upper bit into it. Wait. We do this. We still have this one little bit here. That's not right. We do this again. There's no other way to get carrot over there. It's kind of what we want. We gonna do this at the bottom. Go for no. Let's see. I put this in here. Then do like this. Is that anything helpful? Like this. Oops, then I still have that bit in the corner putting this at the top and see if we can work with that. I could do this. Oh, and there wouldn't be enough red in the bottom, or the top middle and bottom middle. I could very well say, oh, this one's tricky, but that's certainly a lot of them, isn't it? Yeah, this game's got good wet food sound when you're picking it up and putting down your blocks. The pineapple and carrots are evil today? I know what you mean, but that's a very funny way of putting that. Right, this is a puzzle about eliminating all carrots and pineapples from the world as we know it. The world being this one little box of food. This is the infernal machine for destroying all carrots and pineapple life. The hell machine. Talking through this would help me work it out. What I'm trying to do is get an even enough lineup of stuff that I can just fill them in with the rice here. Like, I could very well do this, but then there's still this upper one that's missing. So I need to do something that gets the rice filled in all the way that I need it to be. Like, if I do this, we still have to worry about this red being taken away, which we can't really afford to do. I could do, like, fill this in. That wouldn't be anything useful. Let's say I just put this here for now. I would have to put this here, but then if I do that, that gets rid of all the red. And it's all rice, and that's not right. I would agree that Foley is underappreciated. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing really cool sound work out there, and it's just kind of... It's the sort of thing where if you do your job right, chances are a lot of people aren't going to, like, necessarily make a big notice or a big fuss about it. How many puzzles do I have left? As of a couple minutes ago, 11. I think? Hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a secret 11th one. 11. So we're close. We're very close. I remember seeing a video from one of the folks that's doing sound design for the sequel they're working on to Hyperlight Breaker. I guess whether or not it's a sequel is debatable. It's like in the same universe, but it's not like a direct follow-up, like narrative-wise or anything. But anyhow, showing off like some of the cool sound stuff that they did using like a cup and like a metal spring. Didn't know they were making another one. Yeah, they announced it a little while ago. It's like it's gonna be like a 3D action game, and it's gonna have multiplayer and like possibly multiple characters or something like that. Seems pretty cool, IMO. That reminds me, I still gotta play Solar Ash. That one looks real fun. Maybe maybe I'm thinking in the wrong direction for this bit here. Maybe I can put it like this, for instance. I can fill this in. And this goes here. Or maybe... Not quite in that order, maybe, but... What the fuck? That's $99.90!
Happy Pride Moth. I wanted to give a generous donation but not activate Cranky Soda.
Oh, that's very generous of you all the same, my goodness! Very much appreciated. Thank you, Agiburb. And here I was thinking, oh, I'll just put $10 up as like a kind of a joke because I'm not expecting much in the way of tips today. And we've definitely overshot that, I suppose. Listen, it's lunchtime. It's not the time for cranking, if you catch my meaning. No, definitely not that there. What if we try like this? Then like no, not quite, not quite. We got that filled in that way. Then that green. Okay, so maybe it has to be like this. But I'm still not getting where this one fits into the puzzle. Maybe this? But then no, that's still there like that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Not at all. So not in that kind of order. This game inspired you to make a lunch yourself? Fuck yeah. That's the good shit you love to hear. You gotta eat food to survive. Might as well make it a good one. Yeah, Twitch replies are definitely a little bit silly for the folks that don't really know how they work. Like, it adds all replies into like a thread, like a chain together, which I kind of don't like. And I kind of prefer it when it was like for each individual message that you were replying to. But for some reason it's all set up as like one big chain. Make a Caden tracks for the tip.
Cranky is on lunch break, so here's some coins from my cat Orange to your Lola. Happy Pride.
Thank you, Orange Cat. I love orange cats. They're often so stupid, but they're often so sweet. Thank you for the tip. It's very much appreciated. How does this game work? Is it like Tetris? Not particularly like Tetris, I would say, no. Let's see. No, because then if we did this, then we're still missing one bit of rice up there. Damn. So the way it works is you've got this board here in the middle, and you've got all these pieces that you have to put into the board in some way. Like, some of them are just, like, you know, pieces that you can rotate and slot in, and some of them have special effects. Like these ones, for instance. You put them in. I mean, this does nothing right this because there's none of the adjacent bits, but let's say, like, I put this here. All adjacent squares of the same color that you cover up get filled in with rice. So, like, these 2 pineapples here, if I put it like this, they get filled in as well as this 1 bit of carrot here. And so it's a matter of trying to fill in the board to figure out how to match it up with the picture on the right. This, and then fill this in. And then put this here. And then we're still missing 1. Fuck! Okay, so we're close. In that regard. The one thing I'm still the most confused about is this like 3-bit here. I'm not sure how that fits in yet. Like here. Don't know if we'd have to do that either like this or like this. And if we do, then we still got 1 pineapple bit. So I think at some point we do have to plop this down over here. I think that's the move. And I think we do have to fill in this little red bit here because we don't really have enough other red pieces to try and make that a big connecting color. And then also have enough to fill in the bits that we need for it. Say I do like this. Still not quite. Still not quite. Yeah, we're still 1 off there if we do that. I think it's just what I did before as well. Maybe what we want to do first then is... No, 'cause if I do that, then that'll just... do this. No, because then there's still that bit in the corner all alone. Like this. No, because then we still have missing from the corner bits. There we go. Puzzle solved. The little baby cat has a hat on. The little baby cat has a hat on. Oh, cute. With the Snapcube dubs, do you usually have an idea of the bits you're going to do and have a loose idea of where you're going with the improv and talk with the other people in the scene about it, or is it all completely raw improv? I mean, in terms of like, oh, do we get an idea and then talk to other people about the kind of idea we want to do? Not really? It's all just kind of like, oh, well, if you have an idea you want to do, let's just work with it on the fly, and then other people are going to try, you know, play with that, I suppose. There's not really any sort of planning in advance other than, like, maybe going, okay, this is the character I know I'm going to play. Do I want to do any particular bits with it? And even then, I tend to not really do that too much. Just kind of go, okay, well, this is the character I'm playing. Let's go, baby. So if I do this and this... Put this up. We need that, don't we? Let's see. Move this up. This, and then this, and then there we go. Ooh, interesting. So this is all about putting stuff in and taking it out. So... for instance, like we would need to do, take this out, fill this in. Oh, but then... because we only have room for 2 takeouts like that. And we have to also get pineapple in there. Although, wait, no, I see how this could work. You do this to fill this all up with red. Then you take this out. Wait, no. You take this out. You fill this all in with carrot. You fill in everything here with pineapple. You put this here. Then you put this here. There we go. I was thinking the rice is just what you had to leave in there all that whole time. So I guess these are the puzzles now where now that it's right at the end, we're incorporating every single different type of move that we've got. That's cool. So we can fill in as much orange as we want. Say we do something like this. So that gets rid of the red. We need the red. Let's do this. Then we do this and this. But if we do that, then we can't fill in all the carrot. So we need to somehow see if we can just grab the red. Getting near the end of the game already? Yep, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a bonus puzzle left. We are very close. Unless I get extremely stuck on something, I can't anticipate this being a super long stream today. But, you know, I had some space open on my schedule today, so I figured this could be fun. And I mean, I was right, I'm having fun. Thanks for stopping on by, Caden Trex. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. I need to drink water. Last night's stream was a lot of fun, but it has, perhaps left my voice a little bit hoarse. Do this, then? No, because then we still have this bit of orange here. Dang. How to arrange this in such a way? Like, for instance, I could do this, swap this up, you know, and then cut this out and fill this all in. But then we're missing the red. And so the real puzzle of this is figuring out either, like, some way to get rid of this completely and just take the red out, or... Let's see, like, we could do this. Then pop this over, flip use around. I could do this, but then we still have the one pineapple. Or I could do this, but then we either still have an empty space, or we still have the one pineapple. So my current thinking is that there's some way to possibly... Let's say we do this maybe, for instance, and we do this... Swap these, then we have everything else set up. And like again, then if we do this, we still got one empty spot. Not quite. Not quite right. And we can't, for instance, just do, like, just take one. If I fill this in right at the start, it doesn't do anything useful for us, then we would just have two spaces missing. So we definitely need to keep the red. Unless the trick is... Well, no, because let's say we do this. The green and the red are nowhere near each other, so never mind. I was misremembering from a different puzzle, I guess. About a cucumber. What if... Is this anything? rice isn't at the bottom. Now I'm wondering if this is gonna be... I can also do this. Let's say... But then again, we've also got the rice problem. I could do this, then this. No, but then there's still one more. What if I do this, it gets rid of the green. That's no good. It's no good at all. So I do this. But then I would have to still like this, for instance, and that's giving us 2 squares, but the rice would be in the wrong place for that. Which means... What does that mean? How's everyone doing today? I mean, I'm doing alright. I slept like shit, but other than that, it's been a pretty decent day so far. Feeling alright. Hoping to go for a nice walk today while the sun's out for a bit. I'm gonna watch some Star Trek later with friends. Looking forward to that. Some pals and I have been going through the original series over the past couple of months. Every Thursday we like to get together and watch that. That's why I haven't been streaming on Thursdays lately, just because it's been a fun thing to do with some pals. Also, you know, it's nice to have a day in the week where you don't work. Nice to have more than one, but... put it in a box like this game? I have good news for you. And the good news is that I saw a little baby rabbit yesterday. And it was very cute. Yeah, we get lots of rabbits around here too. It always makes me happy to see. So what should we be cutting out? This. Get rid of this pineapple here. If this was like a double wide one, then this would be so much easier, but it's not, so it's not. If this puzzle was a different puzzle, it would be so much easier. Who would have thought? Although if this puzzle was a different puzzle, it could also maybe be harder. Depends. Although if this was a double wide, then it would also get rid of the rice up there, so maybe never mind on that. Although if it was a double wide, I could throw it in like in here when this was there, and then that would maybe work. But yeah, if they had made this puzzle a little bit easier, maybe it just would have been less of a challenge. Makes you think. Also, food for thought. Maybe if they had made this puzzle a little harder, maybe it'd be more of a challenge. Weird, that. Perhaps if the puzzle was a little bit more puzzling, then there'd be more of a puzzle. But if it was a little bit less puzzling, maybe there would be less of a puzzle. Who's to say? I love just saying things that are just like net nothing in terms of information. Remember, when people are killed, they die. When people are happy, they feel happy. And that really makes you think. Kinda makes a fella wonder. This definitely isn't it, because then the pineapple. The pineapple. The papple. The pineapple. Oh! Oh! This might be one of those cases where there's like an actual different first move I'm supposed to be doing, and I just haven't considered that. Did I not have it just then? No, what I did, like, I can do it again. I did this. I did this, and then I filled this in, and then I swapped these around. That's not right, because there's a pineapple in the middle. I didn't have it then. It is? No. There's a pineapple in the middle. Oh, yeah, come on now, you know the rules, don't be doing that. Now that you've just given me the answer, I'm gonna not do it despite you. That's mean. You know what else is mean? Knowing what the rules are and then choosing not to follow them. They're there for a reason. How can we solve this puzzle? We just don't know. We just don't know. There's literally no way of knowing how you could solve this puzzle. It's impossible. It's really quite hard to figure out. Think we should put the pineapple in the middle again? Well, no, see, that doesn't work, because then the pineapple's in the middle. And I could put the pineapple on the left, and then the pineapple's on the left and the rice is missing. And I could put it in the middle again, and it's still not working. We just don't know. We literally just do not know how to finish this puzzle. It's too hard. It's clearly broken. Like, there's something wrong with the video game. If only someone was brave and smart enough to come into chat and tell me that I was doing it wrong. Oh well. Can't be done. Is that salmon or carrot in the middle row? I think it's carrot. I guess we'll just have to skip this puzzle for now. It's too bad. This one has fish meat in it. You've got to do flips in this one. We have got to do flips in this one. Is in the wrong place, which means we do have to do some kind of sideways nonsense with it, some kind of turnways bullshit. Let's see. Wait, no, I have to do this, and then this, so that we have the pineapples in place. Maybe not necessarily in this exact arrangement, but something like that. There we go. Alright. Huge fucking piece to put in. Presumably like this, at some point. And then at some point, this. glass in this arrangement, but not quite. Not quite. We put this in first. But we also have to get double pineapple here. We gotta get the dirty doubler. How on earth are we doing that? Still going post lunch break? Yeah, I still got puzzles to go. I got a couple left. Let's see, which one are we on actually? We are on 14.5, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bonus. So this was this way. Almost certainly. It's just a matter of figuring out what's the order. What's the order of operations here? Let's say, for instance, I do something like this. Put this here. Carrot's still not quite right. Do y'all think they're just putting really tiny pineapples into these boxes, or are the boxes just inhumanly large? You know? I hadn't considered that, but now that you mention it... I mean, I reckon it's just meant to be like, you know, an abstraction, so you understand, yeah, it's meant to be something like pineapple slices in here, and that's how you very clearly make it look like a pineapple, is you make it look sort of like the rounds you would get by cutting it a certain way, but that does also maybe imply a little bit that you're just putting whole-ass pineapples in there. I never thought about it that way, that's fun. I just, like, go fucking wild here? Which, I mean, I can, but it doesn't serve much purpose to us. If I do like this, then that gets rid of the rice block, and we don't have any spare rice to go around. Like, say, for instance, we do this. not in that exact order. This here. No, because then we get rid of the pineapple if we do that. Shit. And we get rid of the rice too, so this has to come first. Right? But then if we do that, then we have these two here, and that's not quite right. This would fill this in like this. Eventually. We have to be mindful of that. Order of operations. Order of operations. Do this first. Then perhaps this. Maybe like this. That way we could just green here. Still the issue of this last little bit of pineapple. Let's say I do something like this. And I already know this isn't going to work, because then if I do this, then all this becomes carrot. There's no more pineapple at all. Respect pineapple is the only fruit that tries to eat you back. I mean, I don't know well enough to say, but I don't think it's the only one. I reckon there's some other fruit out there that does something similar to that. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me, at least. Slot this fucker in such a way. Figs got wasps in them? Yeah, but that's not the fruit itself. That's the parasitic wasps that enjoy the fruit as much as we do. Are they considered parasitic if they're doing it to fruit? I don't actually know. If you have allergies, any fruit will bite you back. Well, no, see, that's not the fruit, that's your body. So it's not quite the same, even if it is, you know, oh god, hurt me. Happy Pride, Doomer Skeletor. It's like if a bug lived in an ovary? I think that's what eggs are. I mean, think of it. It's got an outer shell, it's got an exoskeleton, it's got soft innards. That's about the only two connections that I can think of. We could also do again like this. Doesn't quite work out for us. Do like this. Can't quite be in there. Let's say we do this. Thank you, Doomer Skeletor, for that resub. Very much appreciated. Human eggs don't have shells? That's what you think. Check again. You go back in time and you have a think about that. I could slot it in like this, but if I do this... Let's say I do carrots first. Wait, no, this is fine. This is fine, there we go. That works. Alright. Meat puzzle. We got rice and meat puzzle here. Which one are we on again? I like checking after each one because I always forget. We are on 14-6. 5 left. This one's a little bit shaped like the CRISPR of Minecraft. The green penis man who likes to come and explode on my buildings. Maybe come and explode wasn't the best combo of words there, but, you know, we got to live with our choices. It's a bit of a Galaga enemy too, yeah. Wish you could stick around for Meat Puzzle, but you gotta head out. Well, thank you so much for coming on around, my friend. It is always wonderful to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Said CRISPR and you thought I meant Minecraft has gene editing now? No, not quite. Not quite. So... you could, for instance, do... like this. And then we want to empty out the 6 squares. So, like... this... this... not quite, okay. They combined a squid and a pig and it made the Shambler or whatever it's called. Now that's just making me think of the one post that I saw ages ago of someone talking about how, like... I don't remember what animal it was, but it was some, like, pretty common livestock animal, like either a pig or a cow, and how they were convinced that that was, like, a genetic abomination of crossbreeding completely different species completely. And to this day, I still don't know if that person was joking or not. Don't matter is the upper left, the upper left corner, the upper right corner, and the bottom middle corner, because then we can just fill those back in with rice that we put down. But we would then have to only take away like 1 wide bits. So how would that work? They said they were a mix of Wolverine and cats. Okay, so someone else does remember. Good. I wasn't sure if that was another one that people remember, or if it's a case of, like, Pepsi at the bottom of the ocean and no one knows what I'm fucking talking about. Or that post is a classic to me, but no one else has ever heard of it. Wait, I can do this, this, and then this, and we're off to the races. But then I've got these double wides, which is a problem. So, like, I could do this, and then place this back down here, but that's not quite right. Yeah, you have to place down everything you take out. You can't just, like, have it in your tray. Like, for instance, I could very easily do this, and then this, and put this down, and then there you go. That matches the end. But I can't have these left over in the tray. You have to use every piece. Which means in some way I have to flop these back in. Which means then that maybe somehow the answer is... start with this? Do, like... this? There we go. Alright, that makes that a lot easier, huh? We are at 14-7. For this, we've got a bit of rice. We've got 1 cube of rice, and we've got a fill. Which means either we're going to have empty spaces to fill in, or we're going to have, you know, something else. So, like, for instance, very easily and obviously it seems you have to do this, but that's maybe not right. We'll see, we'll see. We also have to worry about, for instance, this, and then doing this. And then we have this one extra bit somewhere, which maybe just gets filled in somehow at some point. It is possible. Or, like, for instance, we could do this. Save on gas that way. Throw you over here. No, but then we're missing a carrot there. We can only afford to get rid of 1 piece of carrot. Hey, Alizstar. Hope you're doing well today. This applies to real life, too. Not always. Sometimes we've had puzzles that were hell machines for killing all carrot beings. Sometimes we've had to. But not in this one. In this one, you have to be so careful about your carrots. You gotta think so carefully about what you put a carrot in. Like, if we do something like this, which is almost certainly completely wrong because of the other placements, other bits of blocks. But it's got all the carrots we need in place. I had a bunch of carrots for lunch, so this feels like my lunch puzzle, except there's also, like, rice and fish meat here. I just had carrots and cucumbers.
Professor Abstinence.
Thank you, Professor Abstinence, for the Professor Abstinence. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I just, like, I felt like having a bunch of veg for lunch, and I didn't feel like making a salad, so I literally just, like, tossed it together in a bowl, like, some baby carrots, a couple smaller cucumbers, and then a little bit of lettuce and tomato as well, little, like, cherry tomatoes. It's basically a salad, but there was no, like, dressing or any extras, so I don't consider it a salad. Just eating a cucumber like a whole pickle? Exactly, it's good. You get one of those smaller pickles that tend to be used for pickling. It turns out you don't have to pickle them, you can just eat them fresh. Training your body to handle the texture of a carrot. I hope that goes well for you. I do really like the taste of them, and they are pretty good for you. You know, there's that whole thing about the British government running a psyop to make people think that they were good at making you see better in the dark so that they could, like, trick code breakers in World War whatever or something, but, like, other than that, they got nutrients. They got stuff for you. Thinking longingly of the broccoli cheddar soup you picked up yesterday? Oh god, that makes me want broccoli cheddar soup now, Puzz. What have you done? How's the lunch? Pretty good so far. We've got, what, 3 more puzzles and then 1 bonus? This one is all rice. What do you mean? Oh, this is a puzzle for fucking sickos. Okay, I see. That one's disgusting. I'm scared of it. This one also looks interesting. Well, back to this one. We can worry about those scary ones in a second. We've got this other scary one to contend with. And hey, I reckon we got 3 hours to figure out these last 3 puzzles. Maybe I won't need 3 hours, but I got it. Close. Game makes you crave sushi. Man, I haven't had a good sushi in a while. Or any sushi in a while. I want to get sushi. I'm already getting noodles tonight, because last night's stream made me crave noodles. I gotta decide if I'm getting a noodle soup or just like a stir-fry noodle thing. Fuck. Food's good. Who would have thought? Just got chicken nuggets, so the last 3 hours will be tasty. My god, I don't think I could ever ration, any sort of food over 3 hours. And I already eat slowly. Sand for the sand.
Water.
Yeah, eel in sushi is like one of my favorites of all time. I've only ever had it maybe twice in my life, and I've been craving it ever since. Fuck, dude, eel is good. Made pasta with spinach and shrimp with your boyfriend for your anniversary a while ago, and it was very tasty. That does sound good. There are few things in the world that feel as wonderful as getting to make a pasta dish for someone you love. of the variety of games on the channel lately. Yeah, I like to try and get in a mix of, like, you know, stuff that isn't all just, like, high-octane, blood-pumping chaos and stuff that isn't all just, like, super chilled-out stuff. I think it's good to have a mix. It's, certainly more fun for me that way, to have a variety of different things to look forward to. It helps every day not just feel the same. There are people out there who are able to just, like, stream, the same video game over and over for, like, multiple days, if not weeks in a row. And, like, I don't understand how they do it. I literally don't understand how they're capable of doing it. They are stronger than I can ever be. In that regard, at the very least. That's just hyperfixation? No, not even necessarily that. It's just people that go, oh, okay, this is my niche, this is my job, is to, like, play and, like, make content for this one video game, and so I'm just going to do it over and over again. And it's like, I don't understand. That's wild. I would never be able to do that. Like, hell, every now and then I've considered, like, trying to pick up, like, a game to learn how to speedrun, and even then, like, I know I wouldn't be able to do, like, super constant, consistent, like, practice stuff for it. It would be like, okay, either a tiny bit a day, or, like, a bunch one day in a week. At this point, I'm not even looking at the puzzle, I'm just thinking about stuff and going like, that's wild, people out there live different lives than me. Have brains that work in different ways than me. This is unprecedented. It's not actually unprecedented, this is something I think about every day of my life. Can't juggle multiple games at once. If you start one game, that's the game you play till you finish it. Sometimes I try and do that, and I just go, oh, I want to just do something different. And then sometimes I do that, and I just, like, overextend myself, and I just go, oh, okay, I'm burnt out on this, I don't want to play this ever again anymore. And so it's like a mix of, like, keeping myself interested and preventing myself from just, like, hating a game, I guess. So I would rather give something a fair shake than end up, like, not enjoying it because of some dumb condition I set myself. Right, that does that. Only juggle games and never finish? I kinda used to be like that. Streaming has helped me in that regard, because it's just given me, like, you know, a dedicated amount of time to go and be like, okay, here's this thing I want to play, I'm gonna give it a shot. That, or just, like, you know, talking about it with a friend, or, like, having someone playing it alongside you or something, so that you can both talk about it. I don't feel like you necessarily have to beat a game, though, you know. If you feel like you've played it enough and you think, well, I've gotten my enjoyment out of this. Nothing saying you have to play more of it. You know, we each only got 9,000 years on this planet, so, can't spend all of it fretting about a game and whether or not you're gonna beat it or not. You know, if the shit sucks, hit the bricks, but, like, sometimes it's not even a case of not enjoying it. Sometimes it's not even a case of the shit sucking. When does shit, but she keeps sucking. Is this anything? What is wrong with me? It's something, but it's not anything good. Oh my god. Oh, that would be a really funny place to just end stream abruptly. But I won't. That's nowhere near enough carrot. What happened? Major Moon crashed on the planet, and everyone in Termina Town goes to hell. Game over. Oh. No, that definitely don't work. What's Holly Chat's opinion on peanut butter and carrots? I really like peanut butter. I really like carrots. I've never thought of combining them, and the combination doesn't sound particularly appealing to me, but it doesn't sound bad, I guess. It's something you can do with food. Like, basically anything you can do with food, unless it's, like, explicitly wasting it. I'm not gonna give you guff for it. Fuck it. Eat whatever the fuck you want. I'm not your boss. So... what I'm thinking now is we somehow need to... clear out... no, wait. We could do this... and change these out to that. But that gets rid of too much carrot. Got to tell someone about the American cheese hoard yesterday. It was great. Oh, is that the thing where it's like because the government keeps giving subsidies or subsidiaries or whatever you call them to like dairy farmers, they have to keep making cheese, and because there's too much cheese to meet any demand, they have to store it all in a fucking cave? It's something like that, right? I think. Yeah. The cheese cave. Joe Byron's emergency cheese reserve. I can't stop thinking about Joe Byron. It's this one thing that one specific dude says sometimes on Side Talk. He just refers to the president as Joe Byron. I think one of my favorite ones was, they were talking to that dude, and he was like, oh, what would you do, if you saw the president? President Joe Byron? Yeah, what would you do if you saw Joe Byron? Kiss him on the lips. I think that one specific guy also at some point, again, talking about Joe Byron was just like, "What's up, baby?" Hey, yo! Is that the same video as the Bing Bong thing? I mean, it's the same, like, series and channel. Side Talk has a lot of videos. Isn't that also where the phrase "fuck your life Bing Bong" comes from? I mean, I think it's more specifically that it's coming from, you know, that region. Like I think it's the tri-state area. As opposed to it specifically being a thing that was made up for the video. I think maybe it's just a thing people say. But I don't live there, so I don't know. The video changed the way you say "ayo" forever? Great. I need to somehow get rid of enough spaces so that we can fill in more with rice. Say we do something like this. Not quite, because we're missing the carrot at the bottom there. Yes. No, also not quite. Sideways. What if I ought to look at these from a sideways way? I'm gonna do this. Fuck! Not quite. This is close, for whatever little that means. So maybe this? Oh, but then there's not enough of the red there for unless. What's the damn order I did? It was like this, and then this. And like this. just got here and your brain already hurts. I mean, it is like the third to last puzzle in the game, normal ways, so I suppose that's... I suppose that's not too unusual. Musing because there was a lot you needed help with. Yeah, there's been a fair couple where I've needed like a nudge from chat in the end. Let's see, and if we do that, then we still have a little bit too many over there. Wonder if this is gonna end up being one of those puzzles where I need a hint from the chat. Like, I feel like I'm close to getting it, but there's like one or two things that I'm just somehow not getting? But the issue is that it's like, I'm not sure what it is that I'm not getting. There's some puzzles I've done where I get to a point and I have like one piece and it's like, okay, so what do I do with you? Where do you come in and how? And then I just try to think around that. But for this one, it's like, well, what is it specifically that I'm not getting? Probably simpler than I expect. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. That tends to happen. There's quite a few people in chat that have, either played this game or just understand the puzzles or have looked up answers, so... How the hell I get my meat cube over there? I don't. This certainly isn't move one. This has to be like one of the end moves, I reckon. I guess I can just ask for the sake of folks who actually know this puzzle. Am I correct in assuming this is like the first move? Putting this down here. Is that a correct assumption? Nope? Okay. Let's try something different then. Can see some of the underlying logic, but you're not sure the order of operations. Yeah, that's how some of these puzzles go. It's like, you get all the pieces, you know the end board state, and so it's a matter of figuring out, like, Right, what order do I do this in? What overlaps do I need? What overlaps can I not have? What can I afford to get rid of? Stuff like that. It's neat. It's a very cool little puzzle game. I think maybe the one thing I would wish for is, like, some kind of hint system, but even then, like, if that's a thing, you know, how would that work? How would you implement that? Can you have that in a way that doesn't just give the answer to the puzzle away? And that would be its own sort of, you know, design complications. Do this. There's not enough that way. I put you down like this, and then goes bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad, bad. I do this. Also not what we need. Would I recommend playing Citizen Sleeper before checking out my stream of it, or is it not a very spoilable game? I would definitely recommend picking it up. The thing about Citizen Sleeper is it seems like there's a lot of different potential pathways you can go down that won't necessarily be like what I did in the order I ended up doing, and that might end up changing like how certain things go, sort of thing. So I'm not really sure. There are things that I did that will definitely be, like, you know, spoiler stuff, but a lot of that stuff would definitely be just, like, stuff that you have to do at the start of the game anyway, so I would maybe recommend, you know, watching a bit of it, seeing what you think. And then if you go, hey, this seems neat, I want to check this out, or hey, there's something else she could have done here that she didn't, I want to try doing that. You could try that. I would certainly recommend it. And I think it also has a demo. So, like, if you want to go the route of just not seeing anything at all, you could try that. Game is good. I'm pretty sure it has a demo. I'm like 90% sure it has a demo. I'm gonna check right now. Let's see. It has... Wait, it doesn't have a demo. I thought it had a demo. What the fuck was I thinking of that I saw that had a demo? I guess I wasn't Citizen Sleeper. Okay, well, in that case then, you know, maybe just watch a little bit of the stream then, see what you think. Must have seen something recently that had a demo. Fucking what was it? Whatever it was, I guess it wasn't related to Citizen Sleeper. I suppose just saying I saw a demo for something, that's not very helpful. Do I like JRPGs? Yeah? I haven't really played one in a good while. But they're neat. But also, you know, JRPG can mean a lot of different things, like, Final Fantasy V is very different from Chrono Trigger, is very different from Xenoblade, is very different from etc, etc, etc. seems like the kind of game that can get kind of overwhelming with how many things you can and have to do each cycle. I don't really necessarily agree with that. Like, the game is relatively small in scope, and the fact that you only have, you know, like a couple of dice every day, and, you know, there's only certain things that have, like, time limits on them, I don't know, I haven't played it super long, but, I didn't get that impression, and also I've seen a bunch of folks, like, in reviews and stuff say that, like, the resource management stuff becomes a lot less stringent, the further on you go in Citizen Sleeper. Have I ever played the Zero Escape series? No, but I've got a couple of friends that, like, rant and rave about how cool it is, so I might someday. You should get this game. It's a good game. It's a fun little puzzle game. I'm a big fan. Is down there, damn. Also a big fan of Zero Escape, especially fun if you play with a friend to bounce ideas off of. Interesting. I had a bunch of games that I was angling to end up streaming eventually, like with my partner. But she is, to put it lightly, very busy. That might be a neat one to check out with her. No, we don't have enough orange. Yeah, you can smush squares on top of each other. Like, you can just do stuff like that. And so, like, sometimes you got it to solve puzzles, but sometimes you don't really have to too much. God, though, now that I think about it, I probably can't rightly commit to being like, oh yeah, that might be a fun one to check out with my girlfriend someday, just because, like, we already have, like, a bunch of stuff that we're like, hey, we should play this together. Yeah, that'd be fun. To the point where we've got a fairly long list. And committing to more would just be making that list bigger, huh? But, you know, it does sound neat. The interest is there. They had to change the last puzzle of the game because it was based on the mechanics of the DS. You had to flip the DS to solve different parts of the puzzle? That's great. That's really fucking funny. Okay, I did just glance over, noticing I had Discord notifications, and I did just see my girlfriend DM me saying, hey, we should play that together, though. So, I suppose that'll happen someday. For a second, you thought I was talking about this game. Oh, no, God, no. This was not at all on the DS. There was a Legend of Zelda game on the DS that you had to close it to stamp the map to get a location. Right, that was it Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass? Or maybe both of those do that? I never played the DS Zeldas. I've heard they're interesting. It was neat when games were willing to take advantage of, like, you know, the fact that the DS has a folding clamshell and also a microphone and, like, things like that. Thanks for introducing you to Cloud Gardens. Hell yeah! It's a wonderful little game. Glad other folks have been checking it out. You can also thank my friend Sign, because she was the one that introduced it to me. Fucking speaking of which, you want to check out her streams and her Twitter and stuff. She does very cool art, and I hear apparently sometime soonish she wants to get back into streaming. You shilled it really hard when it came out in early access. Well, it worked on me, I can say that much. But yeah, go check her out. She's wonderful. Should you download Half-Life 1 or download the remastered version in Black Mesa? Why not both? They both do stuff that's different enough from each other that I feel like experiencing them both is interesting. All your friends are saying they're gonna play Sunbreak on PC. Do you need to get Rise on PC and get a character geared up? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got lucky in that I was like, oh man, I kind of want to get Rise on PC and like play it with PC friends, since there's no cross-save or anything, but games is fucking expensive, and I also have to, you know, buy Sunbreak. And then a friend was just like, hey, it's cheaper in the US, here you go, you can pay me back some other time. So, I got lucky in that regard. When's Sunbreak coming out again? End of this month, I believe. I don't know the exact date. All I know is that I'm not going to be able to get to it at launch because I'm going to be busy watching GDQ. GDQ ends early July, so I'm probably going to stream that once GDQ's over. Might be fun to run through the campaign or some such. You bought a new computer and the CPU box had a code for Rise in it. Wild. I remember when I bought my graphics card ages and ages ago, it came with, like, a code for The Witcher 3, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I already own that game, though, but... God, yeah, I haven't even gotten to Valstrax yet in Rise, not even on the Switch. God, it looks like such a cool fight, though. I already really like Valstrax in Generations, so... very excited to see how it plays in Rise. Definitely not. Okay. I think I need a hint. Do I still want a hint? Yes. Yes, please. First piece is used first. Like this one? Okay. You can just tell me where to put it on the board. You can just give me what move number 1 is, that's okay. Bottom, rice to the right. So like this? This is the first fucking move? What? Okay. That's fucked, but I believe you. That's fucked, but I believe you. Wait. I'm I'm getting an idea. I'm getting an idea. Son of a bitch, I never would have thought of that. I was so convinced. That's that's a bit of a mean puzzle, but like in a fun way. Where that bit of rice there is basically just it's a red herring. Not sure what your number one favorite Elder Dragon is, because Italca technically isn't an Elder Dragon. Right, yeah, it's just like a huge fucking bug. I think my favorites are Valstrax. I really, really liked Velkhana. And... Teostra's fun? Oh, shit. What? You scared me.
You did it.
Thank you. Thank you for the tip, I appreciate it. Out of like the original Trio 3, honestly, I really like, what's it called? Kushala the best. Specifically Kushala not in World and Iceborne. I can't stand what they did to Kushala in World and Iceborne. They took a fight that I fucking loved and they took a fat dump all over it. And I'm still sad about it to this day. I'm still bitter about it to this day. Yeah, Monster Hunter's got a lot of good bugs in it. I also really liked, I guess Shigaru Magala counts as an Elder Dragon. That's also a cool one. And Darin Maran, the Sand Whale. Thank you, Triangle, for the tip.
Octagon.
Appreciate it. There's a lot of cool Elder Dragons. Kushala in World is insufferable. It's so bad. I am just not a fan of it at all. Like, almost every single fight in World and Iceborne that is like a returning fight. Like, I have a couple of issues with World and Iceborne that largely are related to Iceborne and like the Clutch Claw and how I feel like it kind of breaks up the flow of a hunt too much for something that they kind of designed around you definitely using. But like 99% of the returning hunts in World and Iceborne, I thought they were great. I love what they do to them. I love how much they like changed up in like interesting ways. Can't fucking stand Kushala in that game. Kushala Daora is just bad in that game. It's not fun to do. It's not fun to fight. You like that funny bad guy? You probably like Paolumu, the big cotton ball one that's like pink and white. Paolumu is cute. We need to turn every single block into red and white. Kushala in World was trivialized if you have the hunting horn with the negate air pressure ability. See? I'm a hunting horn main! I basically exclusively play hunting horn. I dabble in other weapons sometimes. Hunting horn is the main thing I play. I loved hunting horn in World and Iceborne. I got pretty okay at it. I still fucking hate that fight. Also, it still had certain wind that wasn't affected by negate air pressure. It had certain wind abilities that you have that ability and it just goes, nope, too bad. And that's a thing that it's typically always had. And one of the main ways you deal with that is, you know, you focus on, like, stunning it, or, like, poisoning it, or things like that. Like, there are other mechanical things you can do to, like, engage with that and negate that. And they basically took all of that, and they go, oh, well, we got this new Elder Seal mechanic, so we're gonna move all of that to that, except also it just doesn't really work sometimes. And then also this dude just sets up, like, massive fucking tornadoes that take up the entire arena. Like, take up fucking everything. I saw some folks that had, like, mixed feelings on Rajang in, World in Iceborne. And, I quite liked it. How the hell do you solve this one? That's what I'm trying to find out, my friend. I could do that, but that's no good. So clearly we want to use this to get all of one color. But then how do you get it to all the others? Want to get back into playing Rise? It is my favorite Monster Hunter so far, and I'm so super excited for the G rank expansion. Want to pick up Monster Hunter itself, but it seems a little scary. The thing you gotta understand about Monster Hunter is that A, every newest entry in the franchise does a bunch of stuff to make it easier for newcomers, and B, it's a game that's probably gonna take a little bit of time investment to, like, figure out. Like, you know, it's a kind of like a character action sort of thing, kind of like an almost Dark Souls sort of thing, where it's like, okay, you know, you've got to figure out, like, the basics of how the game wants you to interact with it, how you gotta, like, move around and do things. And so that's just gonna take some time, and, like, whether or not that's something you're interested in is up to you. For what it's worth, though, Rise does a whole hell of a lot in terms of, like, making the new player experience a lot smoother. And also is just a ton of fun, in my opinion. It also has, like, demos you can check out. But, like, the demo gives you, like, a tutorial mission that's like, oh, okay, here's basic controls and stuff. And then goes, okay, well, here's some, like, basic hunts you can try with, like, a specific weapon and stuff. And that just kind of throws you into the fire, like, okay, give it a try this way. But it is fun, in my opinion. It is worth giving a try to see if it's the type of game for you, because, like, kind of like Dark Souls, I feel like Monster Hunter is a little bit of a niche action title. It's not necessarily gonna be for everyone. They make more, attempts to make it, you know, as, I guess, sort of open to people to check out and give it a look as possible, but, like, it's not really gonna be for everyone at the end of the day, you know? Still got green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Even then, I would have no idea what to do after that. I would have to rearrange all the shapes. How would I, like, undo and reverse that? Like, I clearly can't just do this from the start, because it only gives you 2 and 1. So you gotta somehow clump them together. And then effectively undo what you did. Okay, and then I could do this and then this. only experience with Monster Hunter is Stories 2, and that game is good. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Stories games, but they are very different from, like, an actual Monster Hunter. They're fun, but they're a very different genre of video game. Not quite this. Not quite this. But I've had a lot of friends who were, like, you know, interested in, like, kind of like, you know, the world of Monster Hunter and, like, the designs of the things in it, but were kind of, like, either not really interested in playing the kind of action game that it is, or were, like, intimidated by it. And so they're like, oh yeah, I want to check out I want to check out Stories then, and they end up doing that, and they have a really good time with it. So that's cool. Main Monhun's not your thing, but you've been thinking of giving Stories a shot since you like RPGs. It is a neat little, sort of like, you know, catch a monster, make a party type of game, apparently. I never played it myself, but I got friends that really like it, and I trust their opinions, so I reckon it's worth a shot. Anyway, how the fuck I solved this puzzle? Maybe I go to a different one. Maybe I go to this hellhole instead. I want to try something. Can I do this? No. I cannot copy nothing into nothing. This is also a case of what the fuck, how? Yeah, but I mean, at least this one seems to be like... the puzzle is make everything all the same. Except for one missing square. You can have one missing square because you have a doubler. Hung out with a friend and they made you solve a cipher? Wait, right, no, you enjoy those. I was about to say, what kind of fucking birthday gift is that? Happy fucking birthday, crack the code. If someone did that to me, I would just cry. Alright, so we want everything to be one color. Thinking earlier how you want to see TASes at puzzle games and how the rapid squish noise of this would be good. God, that would be funny, wouldn't it? This is definitely not the move, however. Just something. We have 4 of each. So there's not any one that's immediately obvious, like, oh, we have more of this, so let's do more of that. But let's say, like, we do this. No, wait, no, not that. Let's say we do this. That gives us more red to work with here, like that. We have 12 total squares, 4 of each. And we can add 1, 2, 3, 4 with the copy, so that means we can get 8. Which means maybe we're not meant to have one empty space then? Then what do we do with this? Then what the fuck do we do with that? this, then that will... Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna try this. I could do... This is nothing. This is nothing, but I could do it. And then there's still two squares. Yeah, there's a bunch of squares not filled in that way. Yeah, I will admit, the idea of someone doing a task of, like, one of those really intricate, complicated puzzle games, and they just kind of, like, in, like, a second or two, suddenly make everything appear is really funny to me. Now, what the fuck can we do here? Puzzle game speedrunners are just wizards. I mean, part of it is them just, you know, playing a specific game over and over again, so, that they just know the answers to the puzzles. At that point, it's just kind of like all execution, which is in itself impressive. But at that point, it feels like less of a puzzle game and more of a rhythm game, which is... I mean, I'm saying this as if it's somehow, like, lessening the experience. But like that, I'm saying it and realizing, no, this is just a different kind of fucking awesome. There are Scribblenauts play around tasks. Those are some of my favorite tasks. Are the ones that are less about like, oh, this is just doing it as fast as possible, and more just like, this is us fucking around. Let's just fuck around. I love those ones. Like, someone brought up Scribblenauts as, like, an example of one that I really like in that regard. Maybe I meant to use the rice earlier and then copy that. Like, for instance, I could do... this. But then I would only be able to make 4 more. That one speedrun of a Mario game where you have to play a Zelda game for 10 minutes first. It's funny. They don't even do that anymore for Paper Mario. They found a way to just execute what they needed in-game without having to, like, you know, switch to a different game that uses a different block of RAM. This is a layering puzzle. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but basically what the puzzle is you have this starting board here. You have to make it look like what it looks like on the right, and so, you know, you have, like, blocks like this, where you can push one around, but then it adds in, like, an empty space. You got these ones that flip them around. You've got these ones that will, like, clone certain ones. And then you've got this one where you put it in, and all adjacent squares of that color get filled into the new one. So it's a matter of, like, figuring out, okay, this is the end state. This is all possible moves that I have. What do I do? A sliding block puzzle, but good? That is a bold way of wording it, but I have to say I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree. Oh, I've never been super keen on sliding block puzzles. There's someone out there who's just an absolute sicko for them. A complete fucking fiend for sliding block puzzles. And that's okay. But I am not them. But I am not them. And that's fine. Used to hate sliding block puzzles, then you played the one in the Wind Waker and they just clicked? Wild. Maybe someday they will click for me, but that day has certainly not come yet. And I'm not inclined to subject myself to more of them to make it click. I can in complete and full confidence just go, yeah, I don't like them and that's fine, because I know for a fact everyone, not everyone, but certainly a lot of people who watch my Kirby streams fucking hate the idea of, like, marble rolling, like, wooden box puzzle type of things, and I'm a complete sicko for those. I'm a sucker for that. Did we solve the last one? No, I went home so I could maybe just look at what the next one would be. Though I'm also stumped on that one, so... Twilight Princess had optional ball box puzzles and it was hell. I was about to say that sounds awful, but then I remembered Twilight Princess had motion controls, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Doing that analog sounds just like the fucking worst. Doing that on a system that has gyro, I'm okay with that, because I like the physicality of moving the thing around. Not on— oh! Fuck, that's true! It had a GameCube port! Oh god! My sincerest apologies to everyone who ever played it on the GameCube! Oh no! Fuck do I do? Wasn't Twilight Princess GameCube flipped mirror ways? Other way around. So Link is traditionally left-handed. And so in the GameCube version, he's left-handed. But for the Wii version, because, you know, it's got the Wii remote motion controls, and they figured, well, the vast majority of people in the world are right-handed then, so we'll make it, you know, be on a right-handed bias. So they just mirrored everything. Which is really funny to me. At least I'm pretty sure that's right. That was what I had heard. Just flip it turnways, it's that easy. Looking up guides for that game is awful because the whole world map is mirrored. I specifically went out and got, like a physical, like, player's guide thing for Twilight Princess. Just because, like, that was the era of my life where I was really into collecting those because I really liked the art in them. And I think specifically the one that I got has, like, an appendix at the end for, like, oh, are you playing on the GameCube? Here's all of the GameCube maps, and they're all just flipped. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to, like, dig it out and look at it again. It's, like, right over next to where I'm sitting, too. I got no ideas on how they do it specifically. I just know they do it. We can then do this, and then this. Should at the very least do this. Take this out, take this out. Then we can do one like this. And one like this. But then how do we get white in all the other places? I could do this and this, but then we're missing 4 white. That can't be right. Am I on the right track at least? I suppose I can ask that, like, officially. And am I on the right track, or am I completely in the wrong ballpark? I guess that's maybe too vague of a question to answer. You thought they just mirrored Link's model? Nope. You are, but not quite. Okay, right. That was the kind of thing I was worried about, where either it would be too vague to answer, or the answer would maybe be too vague. I messed up one crucial part. Okay. That's at least a little bit more to go off of. Thank you. But what? But what? Maybe if we do, like... this. But then if we do that, then, like, basically none of the red is where we need it to be. Fuck. This puzzle at the very least doesn't seem mean. So I'm having fun trying to think it out. Should be at that ballpark? Ah, I see. My mistake. I'm sorry. Man, speaking of ballpark, I don't want to make any promises about it, because last time I did, I wasn't able to follow up with him, but I kind of want to do Salty Base sometime this month. I would really like to. For what little that means, I suppose. God, I miss it. God, I miss it. Probably squeeze it in some Sunday somewhere. I still haven't looked into, like, how to do, like, custom tournament brackets or anything like that in that game. So I might save that for, like, a eventual third one. But it might just be fun to bring back, you know, the previous formula. Maybe see about, cycling in some of the other teams that weren't just, like, the ridiculous head boys and all that shit. Man, that was fun. I'm still so happy that one of the, like, you know, one of the just the fucking whatever video games they put on the Switch Online, like, actually ended up being interesting and fun. Because I feel like most of the games they end up putting on there, like, are interesting, but then a bunch of them just aren't really terribly fun to me. Which I suppose is a feeling a lot of people have. And then there's Claymates. Yeah, and then there's also fucking Jelly Boy. There's fucking Jelly Boy. What a fucking deep pull to add Jelly Boy. What a mean pull! Someone out there at, like, Nintendo was just like, man, what if we just ruin someone's fucking day with this ad? Someone at Nintendo of America was just like, I'm about to make someone miserable. And that someone was me. Because I went into Jelly Boy knowing, man, this game sucks ass and it's super mean, but it might be worth a try anyways, right? And then I I feel like it's maybe not a super helpful or interesting thing to try and categorize streams that I do in my head as being like, oh, this was a better one, this was a worse one. The stream I did of Jelly Boy was one of the worst streams I ever did, and that's specifically because the game made me feel like I needed to go to bed. That game made me exhausted. It's not good, it's just cruel. That said, I am gonna play it again, though. I won't tell you when, and I won't tell you where. But I am committed. But I am committed. This certainly isn't it. Jelly Boy is weirdly miserable and empty in the way that only UK platformers from the 90s are. Yeah, there's I don't know what it is about just, like, a bunch of video games that came out of, like, the United Kingdom, or, like, just, like, a bunch of Europe in general, in the, like, 80s and 90s, where they were just, like, really overtly fucking mean to the, and, like, disrespectful to the player. Like, oi Greg, this is what people want from a video game, right? They want to be fucking miserable? That's what they want, right? No. No. And yet, fucking Dave over in Program was like, oh, too right, mate, let's do it. The one good thing that Jelly Boy does is when you hit the down button to duck, it turns you into like an actual rubber duck and you can quack. That is just a very smart bit of like visual humor. The one good thing that Jelly Boy did. Bitch, I've solved it. We're free. Last one. The Japanese lineup had SMT if instead of Jelly Boy? No fucking way. You're fucking with me. Right? That's not true. There's no way that's true. Why didn't we get that? I don't understand. They literally have a couple of games on there that are just like, well, this one never had like an official, you know, localization, so all the text is still in Japanese. Why don't they just do that for the other releases then too? Like you can technically like make an account that's like a Japanese one and then just go on the Japanese version of it. Like you can do that. Why don't they just cut out the middleman though and just like have them all added to the same ones? I don't understand. It's weird. There's probably some dumb legal reason for it. Probably. Maybe? Also, yeah, I guess it is a text-heavy RPG. That would be kind of a hard sell if you don't know the language that it's written in, I suppose. For that one specifically, but, like, for others? Like, they recently added, what's the name of that one Japanese platformer series that's about, like, a girl with, like, a fishing rod or something? It's, like, Umihara something, I want to say? Maybe something like that? Like, didn't that get added recently to the, or, like, get announced recently for the Japanese, Super Nintendo Online? And then for the Western one, they just announced fucking nothing. Well, not literally nothing, but effectively nothing. Ishihara Kawase. Okay. I've always been interested in those games, but I think they've all been Japanese only. This is our last puzzle, right? Aside from bonus one, but other than that. Should have released SNES bass fishing game you presume exists. I am pretty sure there is a game like that. Let's see. There's a couple. There's a couple. I remember there's one specifically that has really good music in it. I don't remember what it's fucking called, because I think it has a different name in Japan compared to America. But I'm almost certain there's some kind of Super Nintendo fishing game that just has a killer fucking soundtrack. Now I'm just looking at my fucking browser looking for it. Let's see, Mark Davis, The Fishing Master SNES OST. Right, because then in Japan it was called Omono Black Bass Fishing. Is there a way to turn off music in this really quick? Let's set that to disabled really quick. It was this one. It was this one. Yeah, this game's soundtrack rules. There's this one channel I used to listen to sometimes. I don't know if they do it anymore, where they used to do, like, regular streams of just, like, video game music they downloaded over the years. And it was a lot of, like primarily retro stuff, so a lot of, like, you know, era of, like, N64, PS1, and earlier. So there was a lot of cool stuff from, like the Super Nintendo and, like, old DOS games, and, like, a bunch of, like, maybe not Japanese only, but Japanese popular computer systems, like the Sharp x86, whatever. That's how I found a lot of cool music tracks that I really enjoy from old games. But yeah, this is from a fucking bass fishing game. It's good. I should maybe just download this soundtrack and put some of these songs on my playlists. It's good, it's got good music! Anyways, we're here to play a puzzle game. Let's play a puzzle game. I've thought about maybe someday doing a stream where I just kind of, like, turn off the VOD, turn off, like, alerts and stuff, and just play music. Not with the intent of, like, oh, thanks for tuning in, please support me if you like this, but just from the perspective of, like, here's some cool music, let's share it. To a fish that's boss music? Oh, no. There's separate dedicated tracks for when you get a hit on the fish. That's the boss music for fish. Poly Radio? See, it's funny you say that, because literally 4 years, long before I even thought of, like, doing streaming like this, I thought it could be a fun idea to somehow look into setting up an amateur radio station to just, like, play music. Like, video game music. Realized very quickly it was something entirely outside of my wheelhouse, but it was a fun idea. I guess I could just do that with streaming. Are just playing music streams not a thing? I mean, they are. I don't know, me personally, I would feel a little bit weird being like, hey, here's all this stuff I didn't make that I'm just showing off to you, pay me. You know? Like, it don't sit right with me. Like, I would do it, I just wouldn't want to be like, hey, you want to support the channel? I would just do it and be like, here's some cool music. So I'd probably do it. I probably will do it at some point. It's just a matter of, like, you know, when would I wanna? How much music would I want to set up? That sort of stuff. Would I want to just, like, play my normal stream start and seasonal playlists, or put together, like, a different set entirely? That is radio in a way. Right, exactly. It's a hell of a lot easier than trying to set up other things, quite frankly. Because I already know just how to turn on a Twitch stream. Do something like this, and then if I copy that, then it gets added into the empty square. Which is how we maybe work with that to just try and make two colors. So what we want to do then is somehow end up with just two colors on the board. Which means we have to decide one color to just get rid of completely, and strategically use the copies to get rid of it. And it has to only be one. You have an actual radio, TV antenna, PC video to FM converter attached to your home, you can actually broadcast your stream as public access? That's a very fun idea. So, like, for instance, we could do this, which then gives us an empty square. Pretty much all of the Umihara Kawase games are on Steam? What? You're fucking with me. I believe you, but also I think you're fucking with me. What the fuck? You're right. Oh my god. Wow. And, like, does it have, like, actual English text in it? Like, I don't have to try and, like, stumble through understanding Japanese. Like, it just has English text in it? And, like, menus and stuff? I can actually just play it? My fucking god. You have told me a dangerous fact. You have given me dangerous information. The mind reels. Okay, what if we dedicate ourselves to getting rid of red? Or rather, get rid of red. We would have to do, like... Although if I do that, it also gets rid of a bit of orange. So that's not a big deal. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Though if I did that, then these are all in bad places for that. Shit. What are those games? I assume you mean the Umihara Kawase games? My understanding is they're like a cult classic series of fishing platformers. If that makes any sense. That's probably not doing a good enough job of describing what they are. It's like a physics platformer sort of thing, based around having a fishing hook, like a fishing rod. The description on Steam, let's see. Easy to play, difficult to master, the Umihara Kawase trilogy is a collection of 3 physics-based puzzle platformer games with over 20 years of gaming history. Developed by the creators of the original game, Kiyoshi Sakai and Toshinobu Kondo, this cult classic was a Japanese indie smash hit. Hey, it's one of the earliest indie games then. Just out there on the Super Nintendo, hell yeah. Umihara Kawase is the name of our backpacking Japanese sushi chef heroine, armed with a fishing rod, elastic fishing line, and a fishing hook. Face fish-like enemies— my god, they said fish so much in the past 2 sentences. Face fish-like enemies, conveyor belts, spikes, watery pits, time travel, and more. Collect items and find your way to the end of each level. The deeper into this dreamlike world that you venture— thank you, Freeanne, for that brand new sub, much appreciated. The deeper into this dreamlike world that you venture, the more challenging the solutions and the greater the time pressure becomes. Along the way, look out for shortcuts and secret exits and unlock bonus levels. So it's like a physics-based puzzle platformer with, like a fishing rod as like a grappling hook, which is I always thought was a fun little premise. Also, I guess there was like a PS Vita one at some point? Did I finish Moonglow Bay? No, I didn't. I ended up soft-locking myself at one point, and as far as I can tell, the only answer to that would be just starting up a new save and getting back to the point where I was and making sure I do the thing that doesn't soft-lock myself, and it's like— it's unfortunate. I really want to play more of that game. I don't quite at the moment have the time to be able to just run through it again on my own time, so it's like— I feel bad. I really want to play more of that game. I adore it. But I got myself stuck in a no-win situation. There are some ways around the soft lock. I'll have to look into that then, I guess. If it's the same one that I got stuck in. I'll look into that later. If I can find a solution to deal with that, then I will, get back to streaming and playing through it, because my god, I loved that game. Which game are we talking about? Moonglow Bay. Let's see, we could also just get rid of the green ones. Something like this. That's nothing. That's nothing particularly helpful in this case. Grendel's a good Warframe. Hey, hell yeah! I like Grendel quite a lot. We could do this, for instance. Swap these around. Swap these and then do this. No, wait. Swap these around. We're literally so close. How can I do this? How can I do this? Is there a move I can do here that does this? No, that doesn't do it. Shit. We're so close. We're so close. I don't think this ends up actually being what I need to do, but it feels so close that I want to see if I can muscle my way in. Also, it wouldn't end up working just because there's these two bits in the corner there. I just realized, damn. We were so close, though. By which I mean not close at all, because it wasn't the answer, but it felt good. I feel like I'm at least on some kind of right track, which is, does feel nice, it does. Definitely not. Definitely not. Almost, though. I like this puzzle being, the last one. I think it's cool to have one that isn't at all like, okay, start placing things in. Now it's just like, here's every other type of move around other than like the take out and place back, and then like a fill block is here. I think that's a good sort of culmination of everything so far. It's a really good little puzzle game. Maybe I'm counting my chickens before they've hatched, given how I haven't beaten the game yet, but I don't know, I'd really like to get in to share this with y'all. Missing little bit. God. Close, though. So close. It's right there. I can almost taste it. I can taste all that rice. I take a big bite. Fuck. Oh. I don't know if I want to do the bonus puzzle on stream. I can at the very least give it a look. But I might also just do the bonus on my own time and do the cheeky little,
well, if you want to see how to do it yourself, you just gotta buy the video game.
Which I do think is fun to do. Like, I know full well, when I finish up Sable on the weekend, I'm not going to be getting 100% in that game on stream. If you want to find the last couple of chums, you will have to do it yourself. I'll probably do it on my own time, though. Man, though, Sable's been a really cool game. Okay, so we want to maybe get rid of orange. Let's try getting rid of orange. If I do that, then there's nothing to fill up that bit. That's not great. Not great. If I do this, it gets rid of green, so maybe we do just want to try and get rid of green. Oh, but then we still have that empty space. Fuck. Shit. Damn. Not quite, not quite. I want to try and see if I can get this one on my own, because I am worried this is one of those puzzles where it's like, as soon as you know move number 1, then you can just very easily figure out the rest of it. Try and get rid of orange. Is that anything? Make it green. No, because then we would have no way to get to that with this bit. The hardest part for me is figuring out exactly where and when to use this pusher. And I feel like that's kind of the key element to this in some way. It's a matter of like doing something like this. But then how would we get that bit? Maybe like this, but then how would we line that up? I like this puzzle though. It's a good one. I also do think it's funny. I've only really realized this right now at the end, that the blocks that are just like an action you do, they also make the wet pick up and put down sound. They also make the food squelch. I never really thought about that until now. Kind of like the big pineapples, or maybe the small pineapples. Implies you can eat them? We'll take a bite. Be my guest. I won't stop you if you want to eat an abstracted concept. I'm saving room for dinner, so I don't want any. I'm so full from concepts. Yum! Holy shit! Pause, you just reminded me of Grow Mini Pineapples. There was a time where I was considering making that dude's face into an emote and calling it Pineapple Champ, but I would have felt weird about charging people money for someone else's face without their permission. I don't think anyone here is gonna know what that means, but that's okay. You can live with the mystery. If the move is to get rid of do this. Then this. This? Oh, but then if I do that, then there's this bit in the corner here. No! No! We're missing one! No! What if... that work? What if... No, that wouldn't do. That would not do at all because of the shape here that we have at the end. It's a funny little cross. I had it? Wait, did I actually have it, or are you just saying that to, like, be nice? Because if I did, I totally didn't notice at all. No, because there's still that empty bit there. Do this. No, and there's still that green there. I do something like this. That fills these in with more red, but it still leaves the corner bits unsolvable. And if I do this, then again, we're missing one. We're missing one. Close, but no cigar. I feel like I'm getting a better understanding of how I need to work in the red one. What if this, and then say staring at this box for half an hour now. I mean, that's just how I play puzzle games. That's just how I've always played puzzle games. Sometimes people get the impression that I'm some kind of puzzle genius because I'm good at Picross sometimes, and no. I just like doing them. Sometimes you gotta take time to think stuff through. Sometimes the puzzle's gonna come easier to some people than others, and sometimes one that someone clears out in a couple seconds you're gonna take a while on. That's okay, it's not a race. The first rule of puzzles is you never give up. Sometimes, you know, you put it down and come back to it later, but that's not giving up. In the same way that going to bed isn't giving up on being alive. It's rest. Can always do this. That's not a pattern that we need. Not a pattern that we need. How do we know we don't die every time we lose consciousness and are reborn in a way when we wake up? How do we know the world isn't made of pudding? I don't really care as to entertain thoughts like that because all I know is the me I am is happy to be the me I am at any moment that I'm me. Anything? Is this anything? It's not. It's totally not. We can't finish it like this. Yeah, and that would only give us... It would make 2 left at the end. Thank you, Medibot, for the 2 whole years of subbing.
It can be difficult to solve for lunch.
Every day I wake up and I'm just thankful that I don't have to, solve a puzzle before I eat. I just have to go to fridge or go to garden. Hope you're doing well today. Maybe I could try trying to get rid of a different block this time. Maybe no more carrots. Maybe no more carrots, that famous game from Suda51. Definitely not. Yeah. Not that way, at least. Kinda. This and then this. No, that's not gonna be it. Gotta figure out how to get the other colors to be together, and that's the thing that's stumping me. Because you gotta figure out what colors go together, and also what one do you get rid of, and also what square do you have empty so you can fill it in with a clone somewhere. And now I'm just describing all the parts of the puzzle that are at the bottom here. We're almost there. We are almost there. Maybe we try getting rid of red? Maybe we try getting rid of red. So then but then if I do that, how do I account for this red here? On account of it being where it is. Like this ain't gonna cut it, no. This is a hunch based on basically nothing, but I feel like maybe the red has to stay on. Because I can't quite figure out how we could group it together in such a way that it would work. Although, having said that, I could do it like this. Then could I get rid of the reds? Then could I get rid of the reds? And even then, if I could, I don't think we would have enough connected bits for the white to work here. No, that can't be it. Yeah, definitely not. Not sure how the puzzles work in this game. I mean, yeah, that's probably bound to happen if you only come in, like, right at the literal last puzzle of the game. You've got your board in the middle. You gotta make it look like the picture on the right here. You've got all these different pieces down on your tray that you can put in, and each piece corresponds to a different type of move. Like this one, for instance, you put it on a block, that block will get pushed in that direction, and it'll overlap one, leave an empty space. This one swaps these two squares. This one will copy the bolded one and replace the dotted line ones with the one you copied. And this one will fill any like-colored adjacent squares you overlap with the new color. So you've got all your different actions that do different things, and you gotta figure out what order do I do these things in to get the final result. It's fun! I quite like it. This is essentially the last puzzle in the game. There is a bonus one that I haven't decided if I want to do on stream or not. At the very least, I want to get to the end. The normal end. I'm having a real hard time figuring out exactly what I would need to do. Which, you know, I suppose it's a puzzle. That's the point. If we do this, and then this. This. We're still missing one. No! No! I was close though. Felt like we were so close. Let me do this. Is there a way we could do that? Because it seems like no. Unless. Can we get this to work somehow? Can this work? This will somehow work. We need to use this push first. I'm seeing folks saying they think they see it, which leads me to believe maybe this, maybe we can get this to work somehow, but I really don't see how. This wouldn't do it for us. Let's see. Because leaves that one. Damn. If I do this, for instance, then we still have the one carrot. Thinking of getting Citizen Sleeper, I can pretty highly recommend it. Given the little bit that I've played of it, I am enraptured by that game. Real good time so far. Thanks for stopping on by, Sydney Lavender. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Pardon me. Maybe we do this instead. And then... say we do something like that. That's it. Oh. Grand cat. And that's Inbento. Wonderful little game. Fun little presentation. Devious little puzzles. I had a real good time with it. I hope all you did too. But there is, of course, one last puzzle. I don't know how hard that last puzzle's gonna be. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing it on stream. But let's give it a look, why don't we? % of revenue from all copies of this game will be donated to the Animal Rescue Polska Foundation. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for watching Inbento. Here's our final puzzle. We have to make a heart. All we have is flips. All we have is flips. It is now a sliding block puzzle, officially. This is our post-credits fight. Oh, these need to be in the middle. Okay. So like this, like this, like this, like this. And there we go. And you get a family portrait. That's adorable. And that's all 26 photos. And that's every single puzzle. And that's Inbento. I guess it was just a little victory lap puzzle then. Very cute though. There's a whole lot of puzzles in this, so if this seems like something up your alley, definitely worth a look. We do have, let me just check. See if we got any fan art to show off or anything like that. Hey, we do. I'll let this music play because it's nice. Let me just get the Discord view up. We got this one here from Combo Winter. We ended up making a BB in Minecraft. On a map! By filling out this entire block of terrain! Wild. Made a BB map of Minecraft on my server and hid her in all my friends' houses from them to find when 119 drops? You did this by hand in survival mode? What the fuck? Why? But also, hell yeah! Very cute. I'm very impressed. Thank you very much. And that's gonna do it for our stream tonight then. Or I guess today. It's not tonight. Thank you all very much again for all the support today. I was not expecting very much in that regard because this was kind of an unusual hour, kind of a bonus thing. But the folks' generosity and stuff means a whole lot to me all the same. So thank y'all very much for that. It's very much appreciated. Thank y'all for tuning in today, no matter when, where, or how you tune in. It's always wonderful to have you here. So thanks for taking time out of your busy day to spend it here with us. I'll be live again tomorrow, around my normal time, around 6 Eastern. And I'm going to be doing some Hard Space Shipbreaker, which I'm very much looking forward to. So maybe I'll see you then. Or maybe I'll see you around some other time, but no matter what happens, before we head off, I'd just like to say, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the folks around you. And that includes your cats. Get yourself something nice to eat today. And I hope to see you again soon.